Look at this. That's just not cute. All right, hello. Hey, how you doing? So, just watched Grownish last night, pre-season finale. I gotta admit, this episode was a little bit lackluster. So we start off with Zoe, and she's having a dream, that she's at Aaron's little gala thingy, and she's with Luka. She's having these little flash forwards or flash backwards, I don't know, of her eating like a vegetable burger with teeth in them, and Aaron is leaning in to kiss her, maybe, we don't know. And Luka's telling her to back off, and then she wakes up and she's sitting up from her bed. And then, you know, watch out world, I'm grown now. And that's how the beginning of the episode starts. So in this episode, it is centered around Aaron, and he is having a Black Minds Matter Gala event, because in the previous episode they were discussing mental health for Black people in their historically Black dorm, and that was when Jordan Woods was a guest on the show. So for this episode, they're having this gala, and it's a huge turnout for Aaron. It's a big deal. What's really random to me is the fact that it is a Black Minds Gala. Like, if we're being completely honest, Grownish is not a Black show. This show is not centered around Blackness. They tiptoe the line of like Black subjects that they get off Twitter. They tiptoe the line of subjects to make it digestible for everybody, and it ends up coming off as disingenuous. It's a lackluster effort to try to get the Gen Z millennial audience to relate to a show, and that's just not how it works. So we have this Black Minds Matter Gala, and this is the most Black people I've ever seen on Grownish at one time, considering that the cast is not even at least half Black. It's just like where it is just random. I get it, it's a spinoff of Blackish. Blackish is not a show that caters to the Black audience. I just want more complex storylines. And if you're gonna be a Black show, be a Black show. If you're not, then stop trying to give us these cute little moments to satisfy the Black audience. It would be nice if they would leave the audience guessing even just a tad bit more. The storylines can be a bit predictable, especially the Luka, Anna, Aaron, Zoe storyline. And I would like to see something like, can you come up with something else?
Can you come up with something else? Can you come up with something else?
Why? We saw the same storyline last season, so why are we seeing the same storyline again? So let me get into the actual episode. So Zoe walks in with Luka, and they're coming into the gala, and Zoe is praising the turnout of the gala and is very excited for Aaron. And Anna comes in with Nomi, and they're at the little red carpet station, and Anna's like, I don't want him to see me. I'm not here for his support. I'm here for me. And Nomi's like, yeah, cool. Yeah, that's cool. This episode is centered around Luka trying to, well, not trying to, if we're being honest, not trying to talk to Joey Badass, even though he wants to work with Joey Badass. And Zoe is like, hey, like, just start a conversation with him. Like, just introduce yourself, just build up conversation, build up a rapport. The whole episode, Zoe is trying to push Luka to talk to Joey. Now, this is my problem with Zoe, is that her character is a very selfish character. We know this already because she learns every episode. Every episode, we see another example of Zoe being selfish. And so in this episode, she's trying to make Luka talk to Joey Badass, and Luka doesn't want to do it. So then Zoe ends up introducing Luka to Joey and makes it awkward, which is really cute. Zoe is cute and awkward, and I love that character, that character quality of her. It gets awkward, and Joey's just like, eh. And so Luka's like, relax, bro. Like, calm down. I got it. I can handle it. I need you to give me 50 feet. Just let me do it. And of course, Zoe is offended because Zoe is selfish. So Zoe takes it personally. She doesn't have to take it personally because he said before she started talking to Zoe, not Zoe, Joey, their names are confusing. He said, I want to be the one to do it. and Zoe didn't listen. She's trying to be a good girlfriend. It's cute and all, but listening is the first, like, it should be the first quality of any relationship. So she does that. She gets mad. She walks away. She does the whole, I'm walking awkwardly by myself in a public place with a whole bunch of people. Let me get on my phone because I don't want anybody to see me and think that I am just standing here just bored and awkward, because that's weird. I do it. We all do it. Every awkward person does it. It is a coping mechanism for the awkwardness of ourselves. She's walking around and then bloop, look who she bumps into. Literally, Joey Badass. And Joey Badass and her start having a conversation. Is that his character name? Yeah, it is. He's playing himself, right? Yeah. She's talking to him and they're having a great conversation. And she's being herself and she's being cool. And Joey offers her a job. Not even like directly offers her a job. He's just like, hey, come through. And Zoe is like, I don't think that's a good idea. Pause. This is what Zoe, if she's trying to be a good girlfriend, this is what she should have done. She should have said, hey, I have to think about that. I'll come back to you in a couple minutes with my final decision. Yeah. Or take it. Tell Luka about it and just tell Luka, hey, he offered me a job. Maybe you can talk to him now that I talked to him. That's my advice. I feel like that's a good idea. I feel like that's like a good strategy. Take it, tell your boyfriend, or hold off, tell your boyfriend, then take it. Both are better than what she did, which was decline and then stay silent because she didn't want to have the conflict at all. Other side of the episode, we have Jazz and Sky and Doug, and they're at the party, and Sky sprained her knee, so she has her crutches and she's with Jazz and Doug. And being the third wheel in any situation is not fun, so I feel for her in this situation because she has to, her sister's calling her and she wants to drag her boyfriend everywhere with him and she just wants some space. So later on in the episode, Sky is sitting alone outside. Their names are very confusing. Sky is sitting alone outside and Junior comes with a nice cute custom crutches and he brings them to her and they start dancing and it's all cute, and then Jazz and Doug come out, and this was like the most random moment in the episode where they're just staring at them and then Doug is just like, I love you. I just thought that was that was the most random part of the episode. We only see Doug only first of all talked for like 2-3 seconds in this episode. It was cute. I loved it because I love their little relationship, you know. I love it. It's cute. I would like to see more of them talking and actually having more scenes together. I was also checking on Twitter and people were actually like that scene. I was like, y'all like this scene? It was so random to me. Or am I just tripping? I don't know. So then Aaron is outside preparing his speech. Coincidentally, Anna comes outside the same time that he's standing outside practicing his speech, and it's awkward but then turns not awkward, and she's trying to give him advice on how to give the speech and tells him to relax and just be himself and just see the turnout. You did such a good job, like just stop tripping, you're all good, you're gonna do good. Boom, support. Back to what I said about Zoe and Luka. Zoe gets I think this is the scene before Zoe and Aaron talk, but Zoe gets a veggie sandwich or a veggie burger and she's like, you know what, Luka likes veggie burgers, and she tries to compare her getting the veggie burger to the job, which do not correlate. I mean, she makes it correlate because Zoe just makes things up in her head that just do not exist. She creates her own conflicts that could be resolved in 2 seconds. The fact that there's a to be continued in this situation, and that there's a second part to this episode, which is the finale, which is a horrible like over a pop-up shop. Really, just tell him. I'm like, what kind of finale is this? What else happened? Zoe talks to Aaron. Brown Sugar is playing in the background. They're talking. They're having a chill cute friends moment. And then she talks to Luka, never tells him. They go home, they get into bed. She has the nightmare thingy again, wakes up, and finally come to the realization that maybe, just maybe, I should tell Luka that I want to take, or that I took this job, because she took it already without telling him before. I'm just so disappointed. Like, I just wanted more. It feels like this is just like they're in middle school. It's scattered all over the place. It feels like, am I tripping in that? I just want more. I just want more substance. I want more things to cling on to. What did I get from this episode that I can cling on to look forward to watching the finale? Zoe telling Luka, hey, I want to go to this pop-up shop / job / event. And then what? Luka's gonna get mad. They break up. She gets back with Aaron. Is that how we're gonna wrap this thing up? Let me know how you feel about this episode. I give it really honestly like a 1-2 out of 5, really. I hope they change my mind next episode, because I really want this show to grow and to get better, because I like everybody on the show. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And see you next week for my next video. Peace.